Alright students, so if you're going to use Google Classroom for the first time, you want to make sure that you are using, I'm going to strongly recommend that you use the Google Chrome browser. Okay, now if you're not using Google Chrome browser, you can still use Classroom, but you might have some issues, so it's a lot better if you're using Google Chrome, and it's really easy to start out from Gmail. But if for some reason you're using another browser, you're still going to, no matter what browser you're using, you're still going to head over to classroom.google.com. Alright, now the very first time you ever go here, if you're not on Google Chrome and you're not signed into your account, it's going to ask you to sign in to your email and put in your password. And the very first time that you head to the Classroom website, classroom.google.com, it's going to have a welcome page, and it's going to ask you to choose your role. Now you want to make sure you're signed into your account. If it doesn't say your account here, you're going to want to make sure that you start over. Make sure you're signed into your account. And then you want to choose that I am a student. If you choose I am a teacher, you're going to end up causing all sorts of problems for yourself. For your teachers, it's not going to be good. So make sure if you're a student that you choose I am a student. Now that's something you only have to do the very first time you go to Google Classroom. From now on, it'll remember that you are a student. If some of your teachers have already added you as a student to a class, you're going to see those classes automatically appear, and all you have to do is say, yes, I want to join this class, and it will automatically add you into the class. If for some reason, you can also take a tour of Classroom if you're interested, see all the features that it offers. If for some reason your teacher hasn't added you to class, if the teacher instead says, I want you to join the class, what you're going to do is when you go to Classroom, you're going to click on this plus sign right here. You're going to choose, you're going to put in the class code to join. So the teacher is going to offer you a code that will go with the class. Now it may be the teacher might project it up on the projector screen. It may be written on a whiteboard someplace, but wherever you get it from, you want to get that join code for the class, and then you're going to enter it in. Now remember that it is case sensitive. That means that you've got to use uppercase or lowercase as they appear in the code. If this was an uppercase R and uppercase L, we'd have to put them in as uppercase R, uppercase L, otherwise it's not going to let us join. Alright, so we hit join, and it's going to say, you've already done this in this class because it's for this class we're already part of. But if it was a new class, all of a sudden we'd have a new class that shows up for us, and we'd be ready to rock and roll. Now students, once you're in Google Classroom, you want to be in this home screen here, which you can get to if you're in a class. If you go over to a class, you can get back to home by clicking on this triple line and clicking on home. It's going to bring you back to the main screen, and I strongly recommend that you bookmark your Classroom page so that you have one-click access to Classroom anytime you want to get back here. Now the other thing you're going to know is when you join Classroom, it's going to add a folder to your Google Drive. If I can remember how to spell Google Drive, then when we get over there, we're going to see that there is a folder in your Google Drive called Classroom. Thanks, Tor. And that Classroom folder, inside it is going to be a new folder for every class that you were a part of. And as new assignments are added, they're going to show up inside of that folder. So you're going to be able to see and work on stuff from here, although you're probably going to want to work on stuff through Classroom instead of through your Drive for reasons that'll make sense later. Alright, so a couple of quick tips for you there on Google Drive and Google Classroom.